Howdy lovers, welcome back to this week's video where this camera is definitely going to die halfway through, but got a battery to replace it, but it's going to be annoying. Whatever. Rise and shine. I'm getting ready because I have a long day ahead of me like always, and yeah, because I'm a busy woman all the time. So what has been going on with me recently? Last time I talked to you guys, there's the Summer I Turned Pretty has ended, and now there's a movie coming out. Who knows when? It's probably gonna be like 3 years, which I don't like when people do that. I don't want to hear about a movie and then have to wait several years for the movie to actually come out. I think the perfect time frame for me is like 3 or 4 months to like advertise everything, and because like once I see a trailer for something, I want to see it. Maybe a year. A year is good. Oh my goodness. I guess my camera did not like my opinion because my camera just died. So, but we got it fixed. Yeah. Summer I Turned Pretty's over. We're getting a movie. I don't know if I necessarily want it. I'd rather just have like another episode, which usually I never say because I love movies. I am a movie person, and I usually hate TV shows. But I do like the Summer I Turned Pretty. It's entertaining. Another TV show that I love that has started again is Dancing with the Stars, and you guys know how I feel about Dancing with the Stars. It is my favorite show. I love it so much, and I'm very excited. Me and Catherine, of course, did our rankings again, and I fear I might be wrong. I fear I might be wrong already, and that's not a good sign, but I might still hold on some hope, because it's only week 2, so you never know. But I think Catherine might be right. I put Scott and Riley as my winners, and I actually think it's going to be Robert and Whitney, which is who Catherine put. Robert and Whitney I have as my second place right now, but that first dance was actually the best first dance I've ever seen. I agree with Derek. That was amazing, and to come out with a jive just right off the bat, like bam bam bam, so good. Also, I feel like the camera didn't even show his amazing footwork. Like I had to see like other angles just to see how like actually good he was doing. Like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And I cannot wait for this week. Unfortunately, I work like every Tuesday for like the whole season, which does not make me super happy, but it's whatever because I'm off on finale week, and I love how they do the finale on Thanksgiving break, because yes, that's amazing, because I'm home and it's awesome and perfect and makes me so happy. Which reminds me, I need to take off during like Christmas and all that, because I will be going home. And yes, let's see, yesterday I went to, well, let's start at the beginning of my weekend. It was super busy, like, oh my gosh, this feels like a week ago, but this literally all happened within like the past 2-3 days. But basically, in the morning on Friday, me and Paige went on a little lunch date, and we went to this very cute cafe. Very cute, very gorgeous, very fun, just so great and awesome. And then we took pictures. It was so cutie, and I loved it. And yeah, it was amazing. And we walked around. The weather wasn't too bad. Like recently, I don't know what's going on with Missouri weather, but like it has not been my favorite. Very hot, and I am kind of getting tired of the hot weather because I'm ready to wear a sweater. I feel like I've definitely said that on here already. I've been saying it everywhere else because I mean it. Anywho, yeah, it was very nice, Very fun. Love seeing Paige. And then directly afterwards, I went to the rink from like 4:30 to midnight for my hockey internship. Took some pictures. Had a good time. It was cool. So that was my whole Friday. And then Saturday, I was at the rink from 11 to 8:30. And it was a good time. Again, I was very tired, very hungry, but it was overall, it was good. And then after that, I don't think I did anything. I think I just kind of snoozed. Oh, wait. Oh, that is when I went to Burger King that night, which I have not been to Burger King in like who knows how long, because I used to go there all the time as a kid, but Burger King's not really like popular in Springfield. Like, we have some, but like I feel like no one ever, or no one in my circle ever like talks about it, like, oh, are you gonna go to Burger King tonight, you know? But I went because I had a coupon. And yeah, so after the game, super hungry, ew, no one says that anymore. I drove on over to BK, and my allergies are coming back and it's making me really sad. Yeah, drove over to BK and then placed my order. I'm like, hello, hello, that's my bag. Bye, girl. Sorry. Hello, can I get a large Whopper meal, pretty please? And she was like, would you like a Coke to drink with that? And I didn't like process. I was like, yes. But then later I was like, dang it, I wanted a Diet Coke. Keep in mind, I was very tired, exhausted. Yeah, so I wasn't like necessarily like, my brain wasn't necessarily turned on all the way. But yeah, so I was like, okay, great. And I pulled around and then I handed this lady my coupon. I was gonna say at the speaker, like, oh, by the way, I have a coupon. But then I got in my head and I was like, well, what is she supposed to reply to that? Like, okay, like, I don't know. Like, I was like, how much of a difference is it if I just give her the coupon later? Like, I don't know. So, drove around, hand this lady the coupon. I specifically gave her the coupon first, and then I grabbed my card to give to her, so that way she knew I had a coupon. But she was also like talking on the headset thing, and I was like, whatever, I hope she notices. Like, she has a weird piece of paper and then also a card, so like, hopefully she realizes. She did not. She scanned the card and then looked at the coupon, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I did not realize you handed me a coupon. And I'm like, that's okay. She's like, I'm gonna make it right and I'm gonna give you a refund for this order of $15. Crazy prices. Like, to be fair, did get a lot of food in this meal, but 15, oh my gosh, $15 for that is crazy. Anyways, 15, I'm like, okay, whatever. I wasn't paying 15 though, because I had my coupon, but she had to refund the 15 and then to redo it, and then the total came out to like $10, which $10 is like what I would expect it to be normally. So in reality, coupons don't mean anything, and really, if you don't have a coupon, you're paying extra. If you have a coupon, you're paying normal price. So then I'm like, okay, thank you. She's like, have a great night, you rule. I'm like, okay, thank you. You too. And then drive to the next window to get my food. And I'm just sitting there for a while, just listening to Tate McRae and Serena Carpenter. And the guy at the window opens it up, he's like, did you get the Coca-Cola and the cotton candy? And I'm just like hearing Coca-Cola. I'm like, I did get the Coca-Cola. And then it took me like probably like 10 seconds to process. I'm like, wait, this man said cotton candy at Burger King? And so I was like, wait, I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said? And it took him like a little bit to process what I was saying. And he was like, the Coca-Cola and the cotton candy, and I was like, no, I did not get anything with cotton candy in it. And he's like, oh, okay. Sorry, my manager's been messing up stuff. I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm sorry, I misheard you. Because, what? But I was still confused. I'm like, this is Burger King, sir. Where you should not be selling cotton candy. So yeah, I'm like, cotton candy? Huh? And so anyways, he hands me my order. Grab my food. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. He's like, have a good night. And like, he's acting like really normal from, like, he's acted very normal from the second I got to the window. He's been like, nice, chill, just, I don't know, just a nice guy. But then, not that what he's about to say is mean or anything. Maybe a little bit, but oh my gosh, my allergies. He's like, okay, have a great night. And then like a switch, like a gear like turned in his head, and he's like, and don't forget, you rule. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it felt like the king himself was in that Burger King holding this guy hostage. I was like, sir, I'll pay you extra money to never do that again, please. I'm sorry, that was terrifying. And I was like, ha, you too, you too. 'Cause what? Stop it right now. And yeah, I really hated it. That was 10 times worse than whatever Raising Cane's does. And you guys know how much I love Cane's. Cane's is my favorite. But it reminds me of how they go like, chicken, what you picking? No, I much rather prefer that over you rule. Like, I know that's their slogan, but you don't gotta say it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, then I went home and I ate my Burger King, and it was pretty good. So maybe the you rule thing did help, but it was scary. I can't lie. I was just taken off guard, and I was tired. And just his voice shift when he did it, I was just taken aback. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that out of you. And so then next morning, went to church, got a Sabrina drink, and then also got my free bagel from church. And it was very delicious. And then after church, I went back to my place, and then joined Catherine and Matthew at Cider Days, which usually love Cider Days, very fun. Maybe it's because we went on a Sunday when maybe the day to go is like Saturday, but when we went, there was no Amish booth. Instead, they were replaced by the Hayes family. So I don't know what they did to them, but it was like the copycat. Like, had the same, like, thank you bags, the same packaging for all of their baked goods, but kind of slightly different items. Like, same items, just different recipes, like, different, like, ways to, like, present it, I guess. Yeah, it was just different. and made me sad because I looked forward to their pumpkin bread. Not the Hayes family pumpkin bread, because then I got it and it was kind of disappointing, and I was very sad because I love, oh my gosh, I love the pumpkin bread I get. I've been meaning to bake banana bread. I was gonna do that yesterday, but I literally, when I have free time, which is not very often, I'm just too tired to do that. So yeah, I cleaned a little bit, not much, because I mainly just like bed rotted all day. No, wait, on Sunday, I went to the mall to walk around, get some more steps in. I got some PJ pants from Hollister because they were super cheap. And I also took a look in their clearance section. And then went back to my place, just laid around, really. And then that's when I had a movie to go see at the Alamo, and I saw Bring It On for like an anniversary show. I think it's like the 20th anniversary. Yeah, that sounds right. And yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. But on my way there, I have to walk to get to my car, and when I was walking there, these boys were screaming at me from the parking garage across the street. And it was raining, so I couldn't really hear them. I heard them like say like, "What's your name?" Like blah 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 blah. And but I turned towards them. I had my hood on, but I looked that way, so they saw that I looked at them. But yeah, and then I got in my car. And also, rookie mistake, I should have took the other way, but I drove the way that the GPS was telling me to take, and it was taking me that way, and they threw something at my car, and yeah, I don't know what it was. I thought they were gonna throw an egg, because that's what they do. I'm pretty sure they're the people who throw eggs at the people walking, and just like mean people, and it makes me sad. But and I was already like, I've been having a tough week and weekend, and so like I just started crying, and yeah, called Catherine to tell her what happened. Like, and then I looked, I don't think there's any damage, but it made me sad. And so yeah, and I got to the Alamo. Rookie mistakes too. I go to the theater, walk right in, and then I sit at the wrong seat. I sit in the wrong row, and then the people who were sitting in my seat, of course, came super early, and they were like, "What seat are you?" And I show them, and it was the wrong row, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. I promise. I'm not a rookie. I go to movies all the time." But I just felt stupid. It's really not that big of a deal, but it was. So then go sit in my correct seat, and then these girls that I knew, I had like classes with them. They asked me if I could switch like seats with them so that they could all like sit together. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's A-okay with me. I got a better seat than what I had, so. But then I had to move my stuff, which like I don't mind. I seriously don't mind. But it's the fact that I moved from before that I was still like embarrassed about. But yeah, movie was great. It felt like I was watching it for the first time, so like I feel like I didn't like pay super good attention when I watched it for the first time, because I think I watched it kind of recently. Like, I think when I watched it for the first time, it was maybe like a year, 2 years ago. But I forgot a lot of the details, and I really like the theater for that reason as well, because it really makes you like actually pay attention. And sometimes I like start going on my phone in movies, and I need to stop that. Never in a theater, I never do that. But sometimes I accidentally do that. But yeah, movie was great. And then went home. I watched another movie, which I got home at like 9:30, and so I started a movie at 10. Didn't get done till like 12:30, midnight 30. and I watched my favorite movie ever. I think I'm solidifying it as my favorite movie. Usually when people ask me my favorite movie, I say The Amazing Spider-Man. But I think after watching the movie last night, it made me realize how much I actually love this movie. And so it's either top 1 or top 2, but 27 Dresses is amazing. I think it's like the perfect movie. It's just so good. So awesome. I don't know if awesome's necessary. No, the movie is awesome. But oh my gosh, I love 27 Dresses. And I wish I could just like watch it again and again and again. It's just like she gets it, you know? That movie gets it. And yeah, best rom-com, just best movie in general. I love it. I also need to watch Toy Story, but from what I remember, I don't like the Toy Story movies. And I have to watch it for one of my classes, but I really don't want to. What I want to do is rewatch 27 Dresses over and over again and then tattoo it to the inside of my brain. And now I have to go to campus and get a lot of work done. And then I have work later, of course. And I just gotta do it all again. But I need to get through this week because then on Thursday, after I get through my classes, I get to go home and just see my family, and that makes me so happy and so excited. And yeah, and then I have a concert on Sunday, and I'm just excited. Just very excited, very happy. And I'm tired and ready to go home. I'm tired of working all the time. And yeah. Wow, I really like yapped this whole time. So I hope you guys like it, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, please go ahead and show support by hitting the like button down below. And then while you're down there, you might as well hit the subscribe button because it means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. Comment down below your favorite movie. Or at least like maybe top 5. Top 5 favorite movies. Because I know top movies very hard. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week.